Hey, this is Rex Atkins coming to you live from the Battle Arts Academy here in Toronto, Canada for a brand new episode of Kill Ricky. Give it up for your host, Pretty Ricky Wilde!
Hi, everybody. How are you guys today? We got a tremendous amount of hopefuls. We got a lot of people in the audience tonight. We got some excitement in the room. How are we feeling tonight? Very good, very good. All right, let's give it up real quick for our band, the best damn band in the land. This is the Kill Ricky Band. We got G Madness here. He's a blind photographer. He's on either bass guitar or regular guitar. Still haven't figured it out. We got E Money back here. Damn good wrestler. We got him on a guitar. Don't worry about it. And we got the whole brains of the operation down on the drums. This is Kerry Funk. Give it up for the band. And then, of course, my producer right here, Rex Atkins. So happy to have you here. They're saying boot. They know him very well. They're saying boot. They love Rex. Rex, you weren't here last week.
No, Josh had it in his rider that I couldn't be here if he was here, so
I heard a rumor that you were helping Mike Clark move in with Emilio, the former promoter of Destiny.
No, it was Josh Alexander. He said I could not be here if he was here.
I believe that two things can be true. Anyways, let's get into our guest for this evening. Every time we run one of these, we try to get two of the best names on the Ontario indie scene, and tonight is no different. So give it up first for the executive producer of this show and the promoter of Northern Crown. Give it up for Shane Sabre! We got bodies, we got people, we got a live band. Shane Sabre. He's finally here. He's been here on every episode, but now he's finally on camera. Shane, how excited are you for the moment?
I'm so excited. Is this on?
We need a microphone louder.
I feel like
Shane
it's
Sabre's
not
microphone
on.
is not loud enough.
Why did you put an emphasis on the Northern Crown promoter?
Are there others?
Because you can go fuck yourself.
Man, have I been politicking to the
hear
wrong
you,
guy.
Sabre. If you're talking shit, I can't hear you.
Fuck you.
Okay, there are multiple promoters of Northern Crown, and they're all involved with this show. They are the complete reason and lifeblood that this show has happened, because I had this idea years ago, but I had to be pushed into it by Shane Sabre and by Jeffrey, and neither of them will book me on Northern Crown. So we are still trying our best.
Ricky.
I've been trying to book
We're
you
good?
for 4 shows straight, and Sabre keeps on telling me that you just haven't shown us you're good enough to wrestle on his show.
I actually pitched you singing the national anthem to open our shows.
Yeah, we do want you doing the national anthem.
Oh my god, so far.
Rex actually gave up his mic.
This is all together, don't worry, everything's fine here.
What the hell?
I've been promised a lot of things by the Northern Crown promoters, and none of it happened. But Josh Alexander was last week, and he complimented me, so I'm taking that as a big win. Before we go any further, though, we're going to introduce our Jamie. My apologies. He was speaking while I was talking. You know how hard it is to get through a sentence like that. I have voices in my head enough.
Just trying to get that volume up there, Rick.
I was mid-sentence, Jamie!
Is this supposed to be plugged in?
I think it's definitely, no, it is plugged in. This is a different cable. This is a separate cable. This is a tremendously operational organization. All right, fantastic.
Hey, Pretty Ricky, the brains of the operation, Kerry Funk.
Kerry Funk, the brains of the operation, the only reason the show is able to get off the ground and as coordinated as it is. Before we get into some of the details of the show, because obviously things have changed, we have one more guest on here tonight. You may know him from the Sports Network. You may know him from television. You may know him as a star. Give it up for Nug! Nugri, I am so happy you're here. I can't believe this moment actually happened. It was a last-minute booking, but you've done phenomenally for us.
Love hearing I wasn't first choice, Ricky.
Our first choice was Santa Claus, and he bailed on me.
Yeah, it's okay. He's here in spirit on my case of Diet Coke.
We have you a case of Diet Coke. You're the highest paid member of the roster here.
I'm a short rider. I'm a very short rider.
That was $7, and I've only lost money on this project.
I love this so
We're
much.
very happy to have you here, Nug. Thank you so
very
much.
excited to be here and be shown something.
Yeah,
No,
you don't
talking
really
to
know,
the mic.
and neither do
Stop
we.
doing
I got it right here, dude. I'm here.
People running around. We're still figuring it out, Jeff.
There was a pretty naked guy a second ago.
There was a naked guy running around, right? Yeah. Join the show, buddy. Throw your name in
6
the
to
bucket.
midnight, daddy.
All right. As you guys can tell, there are very little rules or organization to this product. We are trying our best. Right now, we usually do this in a wrestling ring. We don't have a wrestling ring today. It's over there. So instead, we're doing it in the octagon. Today is the Christmas Cage episode of Kill Ricky.
To the death! To the death!
You want to get booked, you got to fight for it. Yeah, that's a serious rule. We expect you guys to be pro wrestlers. We don't expect you to be MMA fighters. So I understand that we're in an octagon. You don't have to shoot fight each other, though.
But if you do, it'll be really fucking cool.
If you want to bludgeon the other guy, there's nothing but respect that could come from this panel. So, you're making your own choices here. With the stage set, with the cage erected, do we feel like we're ready for our first match? Our first contender pulled out of this bucket is somebody who has never been on this show before. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Andrew Love! And sorry, before I introduce his opponent, I do got to point out the man in charge inside of the octagon right now. He's wearing the stripes. This is Brad Myers, the most consistent part of this show, the best rep in Ontario. Give it up for Brad Myers! Now, I want to be clear about this. I am absolutely terrified because the second name that we pulled out of our bucket is also a new contender to Kill Ricky. And I'm nervous that we're going to have repeat matches. Maybe I should try to rig this bucket, but that's just not how the game is played. So ladies and gentlemen, entering into the octagon next, give it up for Johnny DeLuca! Oh my God, that was fantastic. Okay. I gotta say it right off the top. I love both you guys. I am so happy that you went and did that. Everybody who signs up for this bucket is somebody. He's putting a pouch in. Yes. All right, that goes for the whole audience. Pouches up, ladies and gentlemen. Get them in there.
Let pillows for everybody.
Come on. Sin, 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 sin.
Just trying to get that sponsor. Just trying to get that sponsor.
I will take money anywhere it comes.
Emails have been
Okay.
sent.
Johnny, we got a microphone down here. Please grab it for me, if you will, in this corner. We're still figuring this whole thing out.
No, the other microphone.
Hello?
The other
I
corner.
was blown away there because I didn't expect that we had to bump. You were genuinely going for your absolute finish out there. You were
set the
working. You at one point fell right to your ass. How did that feel in that ring?
Oh man, it's a little bit stiffsky.
Yeah. I couldn't believe you went for it. How does it feel? What is the energy going through your body right now?
I feel electric. I just popped this in.
All right, this kid wants it. He gets it. Johnny, how long you been wrestling for the people who don't know?
About 8 months. Looks like it, right? Yeah. I don't know, training or wrestling shows?
All of it. What do you think? How long you been doing this? I met you when you were like 15 years old when you were doing this,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So that's a good. About 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 years you've been
Yeah.
going at it. You've had a hell of a
This is
career
what it
so
looks
far.
like.
You've been on WWE SmackDown. You've accomplished a lot in your young life. What do you think got you into wrestling? What did you want to accomplish in this business? Stumped.
Yeah, I like the. I'm an attention guy. I like attention.
So you're just doing this for the attention.
Just attention.
You
Yeah.
just want people to look at you?
Absolutely.
How far into the business did you want to get? Did you just want to be on the indies or do you want to be in WWE? Be honest with me. What was the goal?
WWE.
WWE?
That's a
Absolutely,
WWE.
absolutely.
Yeah,
what was
yeah,
the
yeah.
wrestler that inspired you? What do you think?
Sorry, you are the first person to say that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
absolutely.
He's asked many people, a lot of you guys. No one has said I got in this.
No,
for
man,
WWE."
I'm making it to the
That's
Fed.
the only
We're go-
reason
we're
I'm
go-
here.
I've been shocked every week that that's not the first answer.
I
every
know,
single
yeah.
time.
I'm pretty sure
That's the only reason
Grizz.
people get into wrestling.
It's got to be embarrassing or something. Like they think they're too much of a fan of this stuff. I was watching '96 Halloween Havoc before I got here. What are you laughing about?
You have a giant coffee stain.
On your back? How did you
It's
get a coffee
really
stain on your
bad.
back?
I drink
white
nothing
suit.
but coffee.
But how did you
Does
get
my
it on your
personality not come across? I don't know. I also set this entire thing up. I'm covered in dirt and dust. I'll take it off. God damn it, Shane. Now will you book me, please? God.
No.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Johnny, what's your gimmick?
We got 6 hours. I don't know. I wear lightning on my pants.
Are you the Lightning Kid?
He's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Mr. Electricity.
I believe that's The Rock.
Yeah, I'm not very creative, unfortunately.
Thought it was a Marvel character.
Right now, I'm sure.
I believe it's a Spider-Man
Shirts
villain.
and short guy.
All right, so
Slash shoot fighter.
at this point, you've been the coach at Battle Arts. Is that true? You were running birthday camps when I came
believe
here at one
so.
point. Yeah, you were the coach
Yeah.
here. How
Yeah.
many guys do you think you would take credit for? Like, what wrestlers do you think have your fingerprints on them?
Josh Alexander.
Metaphorically.
Metaphorically, let's be clear,
Metaphorically
yes.
fingerprints.
I don't know. There's a. I don't know. I gotta take this out.
He's panicking because of the Zin.
Yeah.
It's getting his
I'm
blood up your
hyperventilating.
He can't think straight. It's too strong.
Yeah.
line. That was a 6?
Yeah, I'd say. Who said Josh Alexander? That's yeah.
Josh Alexander, all right.
No, there's a
Sabre,
couple- there's a couple
You've been
good
wrestling
kids.
for quite some time. You're respected all over the scene. Johnny DeLuca's in here. What did stood out to you during that performance?
You told him to fight like an MMA fighter, and he did. He used that cage.
I said
He
you
did
don't
roll,
have to look like an MMA fighter.
but he did.
He was
And
I took
then
that
he
as a
used
personal
pro
challenge.
wrestling.
Absolutely, and he
I-
almost got the win.
I want to point out the fact that when Johnny arrived here, he said he was here for Kill Ricky, and he's wearing gym clothes. Andrew Love was not here for Kill Ricky and threw his name in last second. And somehow he has gear on him.
He is wearing full gear
I
right
don't
now.
understand the situation there, boys.
All right, Johnny, what happened to your gear? You talked to me about lightning bolts, but you're wearing Adidas.
Yes. I left it at
Sponsored
home.
athlete.
Left it at home.
Did you actually come here for Kill Ricky?
I came here to enjoy the show, and then somebody told me to put my name in the bucket. So I was like, all right.
Bullied into the bucket.
I
That
was bullied
Caleb.
into the
Thank
bucket.
you,
So
Caleb.
he
we do
came.
appreciate
He came unprepared, yet still somehow has his boots.
He's still got his boots. He's ready.
I've trained
for it.
before.
This kid knows what he wants. Nug, you're a television star.
That's true.
What about Johnny's performance here stood out to you that's ready for television?
My favorite thing was right off the bat trying to escape the cage.
Yes,
It was
yes.
my absolute favorite thing about it. I also liked him yelling at the young man for not selling his finish and then dying on the bump.
Yeah. He more or less looked like he was shoot grabbing Young Love. I haven't proven that yet, but
Find out.
The man was nervous to take the bump, and I understand we're in an octagon here. But Johnny twice jumped to his head. It's not an octagon? No, 6 sides. What does that make it?
Hexagon.
Hexagon. All right.
Hexagon.
No hexes, no
Structure.
pentagrams.
We cannot afford an octagon.
We had to sell the
Smaller
two sides.
shapes
Okay.
only.
I have a question.
But time for
Johnny-
G Madness, the
I-
blind band member. Please take it away.
Johnny, what high school did you go to?
Bishop Tonus?
Go Trojans.
They're our rivals. Okay. All right, Johnny.
That's a Nug callback. Nug asks everybody what school they go to.
Okay.
And when they tell him, he always says,
How is it a callback? He's never been on this show before. This is the first interview of the
debut?
episode.
you have to know who Nug is, and fans of this show should
I'm a
know who
television star,
He's a television
I
star.
watched him on Monday Night Raw every single week. He never once asked which athlete went to which high school.
You watched him on
Stumped
Monday
him.
Night Raw?
Stump.
Go Trojans.
No, I'm thinking of Adam Arkell. Adam Arkell? He was Kyle Edwards.
Arda?
Arda Ocal. Sorry. I can read. I apologize. Yikes. Okay. Now I'm bombing.
Do it.
Okey-dokey.
Okie dokie. Did you say no?
All right, pass it over to Young Love. I'm furious and embarrassed. I'm red and sweating. God damn it, covered in coffee. All right. Young Love, what high school did you go to?
I went to O'Neill CVI.
Wow, zero hesitation. I really appreciate that. How long you been wrestling?
Since 2018. Training since 2017.
How many provinces have you covered wrestling?
Quebec. Yeah. All right, I'll tell you. Ontario, Quebec. 2, Ontario.
Yeah.
Newfoundland. New Brunswick. Manitoba. I did extra work in Alberta. What am I missing? Did I say Nova Scotia?
No, you didn't.
All right, there it is.
All right, that's tremendous. Let's go back to your WWE experience. You actually got to wrestle a match. So a few people have done extra work. You actually got to lace up your boots, go into the ring. Walk us through. What was that experience? Rex here fought Goldberg on Monday Night Raw.
I remember
you got an
watching.
actual match, yeah.
I was standing there, and they said, Triple H was like, just pick 2 guys from over there to whoever was picking us. And they're like, you and you. It was me and a guy that no longer wrestles. He literally stopped wrestling after that match.
Name him.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Hassan?
I don't know his last name. Royalty.
You didn't know? Oh, you didn't? The first time you hit it, you killed it.
Did he stop wrestling because he achieved his dream that night?
He bought a house, yes.
Shit.
You got paid so much that kid could buy a house?
I guess
Man,
so.
have I been doing it wrong.
He
I
bought
was
a
proud
house
to stay
after
chicken
this.
home. All right. Sorry, can I give you a little tip on that story?
Yes.
Okay, next time you're telling it, you should say Triple H looked at the group of us and said, I need a really young, athletic, jack dude. Young Love, you, come here.
Hey, he did shake my hand and thank him for coming to his own show. He's like, thank you for coming tonight. So
That's tremendous. That's a cool
that's
story.
my life moment.
Okay, you've had a name change. You were Young Love, now you're Andrew Love. Do you get offended when people call you Young Love?
No, I'm not 6.
Okay, because I do feel like we've had an interaction in the locker room where I've called you Young Love and you have refused to acknowledge it.
I must have been 6 because.
Are you lying to me?
No, I'm good. We're good, man.
I don't have
I
Eid here.
Question about your attire. The triple X on your leg, is that because you're a fan of the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel?
There's more movies like that, but yeah. I'm straight edge. No one asked.
Like 3 times?
Yes.
3 straight edges.
3 straight
Yep.
edges?
He's drank mouthwash.
He's a
3 times in
triangle.
his life
He's a
and it ruined it.
triangle.
Honest question about the straight edge lifestyle. Are you allowed to watch pornography?
Yes. Yeah, you're just not allowed to plow random girls whenever you want.
But you can masturbate as much as you'd like?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
That seems more like destructive.
Wait a minute.
And honestly,
So you have a rule about
One at a time,
not
guys, one at a
plowing
time.
random girls whenever you want? So just like the rest of society does?
I guess so.
Okay, good
There's
for you.
people out. How about full Donovan?
Listen, we will get to Donovan, but yes, he's running through girls left, right, and center. He's a Casanova, and we're all impressed, okay? Young Love, are you taking notes from Donovan?
Yes.
Do you
I am.
currently have a girlfriend?
I do not. I'm a free agent.
Very good. And what do you want to use that freedom for? Where do you think you're going to go? Where's next for the man
Oh
for
man,
Young Love?
I'm getting that WWE contract.
Hell yeah, come on. I love the confidence.
Or maybe that
Absolutely.
TNA contract. They seem to like me, hopefully.
Okay, absolutely. Shout out Scott Demore. What's your gimmick, young love? Explain it to me. Sorry, I'm going to try to stop calling you that.
I
really
guess
am.
I'm just a lover boy. I don't know.
What? You're a
I'm
big
a lover boy. I don't really have a gimmick. That's
What
the
is-
one thing I'm trying to find in my life is a gimmick.
What
You
does
just
that
spent
mean?
the last 2 minutes telling us how you're not a lover boy.
And your gimmick is you're a lover boy. I guess you play opposite yourself, right?
It's not real.
With the volume turned up, that's what everybody says. Play the opposite of yourself, but with the volume turned up.
That's a good character. So, like, what do you do to get that lover boy across in the ring? Do you kiss people? Do you rub them?
I try to kiss them without getting arrested, yes.
Are you sensual in the ring?
Kiss, kiss,
Kiss, kiss, kiss, kiss, kiss, kiss, kiss, kiss, kiss.
Yeah, come on.
Is that against straight edge?
Yep. It is
Just
now.
plowing
Has to be
through
in
random
random
Johnny
guys.
DeLuca?
Oh, that's actually a good point there, G-Madness. You said that you weren't allowed to plow through random girls. What about random dudes?
No, I guess that's okay.
That's okay. All right.
Did you see the way he just plowed through DeLuca?
He's not even pointing at the cage. He's laughing. He's pointing over. He's pointing over the cage.
All right, young love, what do you think you would want to accomplish in Ontario? What's left on this map for you to cross off before you feel like you've conquered Ontario?
That's a hard question.
That's why I asked it.
Don't push him.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know. There's just a lot of guys I want to wrestle still, but
Who's top of the list?
it's a lot of new guys. A lot of new guys, honestly.
You are a new guy.
Newer guys.
Got a lot of wisdom to pass on to these kids. All right.
I love that. Name names. There's a lot of new guys. Name a name. There's a lot of new guys.
One name. Give us one name.
Not Robbie Hollywood.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Oh, you know what? He's not here. I'll say Jay Blast.
Jay Blast is a good name. Shout out to Jay Blast. I don't know if anyone didn't see it, but after the failed experiment of having his armpits waxed by Josh Alexander, he went home and bought Nair strips and had his girlfriend wax his armpit on camera. Shout out to Jay Blast. That kid deserves the world. I'm also going to use this opportunity to point out Rising Stars' next live pro wrestling show is on December 8th. Jay Blast is booked on that. He's also now a regular on GCW because of this show, because he showed up twice and he did a hell of a performance and he waxed his armpits. So shout out to Jay Blast. That's a good decision. You do look a lot like Jay Blast.
This is a good question. What will you wax to get booked?
Ooh, great question. You are almost hairless from what I can see.
I actually just shaved my chest for the first time in like a year and a half, like 2 days ago. But
It's a good
going
look.
back. You know what? It's 50-50.
Smart to cover it up with a shirt.
Yeah.
Nug is
I look good in a shirt.
Nug gets the program.
Do you have an answer though?
I don't have much hair on me.
Your face.
Show.
Oh, man.
Tate.
Your head.
I have my legs, but
Has he passed 18 yet, G Madness?
Shit.
Yeah, all right.
I can't see if he's
It's a
old
very
enough.
open concept show, so we got to be careful on that one. Young Love, I got to say, I was tremendously impressed, and honestly, watching you over the years, you put on size, you've been hitting the gym, you've been tanning, you've been getting good gear. Like, there's not a lot to complain about you, and I think a lot of people give you a hard time when you first
12
started
raw
out.
eggs a day.
Sorry?
12 raw eggs a day.
12 raw eggs a
Yes.
day?
Anyone got 12 eggs? I'll do it right now.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay,
I only brought
Bree,
11.
Check the fridge, please.
Let's
check the fridge
go.
For me, please. Please check the fridge.
Check the fridge.
Check the fridge.
That's also
Check
the fastest I've
fridge.
ever seen
Check
Greed
the
move.
fridge.
If we have no eggs, Rex does have a couple of beers that you're going to have to pound in the ring, okay?
I refuse to do that.
Come on, it's for a booking.
He's straight edge, dude.
To end a straight
You
edge
can't just
kid,
plow
come
through
on.
random beers.
I'll have to cover this tattoo.
We'll get you booked on NSW. Come on.
I already am.
I think you're the
Not with
champion.
that attitude.
Greed, how we doing on those eggs? You don't have to hatch them. Are there any eggs? Oh! Yes! Yes!
Oh, shit.
All right, Rex is on the eggs. He's the eggs mixer at this point. Keep going. You're good. You're good. You trust you. Don't get the shell in there. We're not trying to punish the young man. This is a bucket of destiny. We got eggs coming in hot and heavy.
Wait, this bucket's from Destiny?
This is the bucket of Demand Lucha. All right.
This will make it 24 today.
Can anyone just point out how good Rex is at cracking these eggs?
Fucking
It's like
phenomenal.
he was working at a Denny's.
Unreal.
Waffle House Rex is killing it in there.
I remember when you called and you're like, can you do the show tonight? It's going to be very entertaining. You were not wrong.
We try to live up to our expectations. Right now we got raw eggs being cracked into a bucket.
Nug answers the phone. He goes, who is this?
You gotta mix it. You gotta mix it. Come on, are you just gonna rock it like that, young love? You know how to do it.
Oh, here we go.
All right, get the cameras on him. Get the cameras on him.
He says
wait,
he
wait,
usually-
wait.
Hold on. He said he usually blends it. So this is, guys, if you're taking notes, unblended raw eggs.
I also want to point out that we are not supposed to be using the octagon right now, so please don't get it messy with any of the raw eggs
or
that
any
we
of
brought
the
in.
puke that's going to happen.
Do not puke. That will ruin this experience.
He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
Eggs, 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 eggs. What do you eggs, eggs,
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The cup was too big. Oh, my God. Oh, God, I'm going to puke.
Andrew Love! Andrew Love! Andrew Love! Andrew Love!
Oh, my God.
I thought I was going to fail at this, so thank you.
Oh my God! All right, Andrew, you've earned a new level of respect. That was probably the highlight of this show. I don't have
Just started.
It just started. I mean, of the entire time we've done this, and we had Josh Alexander on the last episode. Andrew, I cannot tell you how impressed I am with that entire experience. You absolutely killed it in here. Please, ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up for Andrew Love, for Johnny DeLuca? That was the first match of tonight. Great job, gentlemen. Oh my God.
I'm glad he did that after his match.
I can't even believe I just saw this. This is, that kid is a star. Okay, he won me over. I am pumped on Young Love. We got to get him booking. Oh, yeah, guys, as we're doing the show, please do take your moment.
Yep.
Make your entrance.
Go make your
this
entrance.
This is the entrance into the cage, but please use the curtain. Use all the time you can. Get yourself over. With that, do you guys get how this show works now? Do we understand it? Do we want more?
Oh, my God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have lost our bucket of destiny. Sorry, bucket of Demand Lucha.
It's back, it's
It's been
back.
cleaned out with eggs. Thank you. We got our next name pulled. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your next contestant, Wade Allen.
Yes.
All right, we got a new ref in there, young Patchy. He's taken a little bit of an abuse from the people that we've had on the panel previously, but he's back here to start up some more mayhem. We got Wade Allen in the ring, and he's never been on this show before, but he finds himself in a hexagon in a cage match, and he is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is Bruce Thunderstein!
Oh, my God. I can't wait.
Bruce has got his gimmicks in the cage with him. The Bruce juice is full. The duffel bag is there. Shane Sabre pointed out we could have used that ShamWow when there was eggs all over the canvas.
I feel like that happened last time.
We're only selling these for $9.99, and I know that there's nothing in the budget. So.
I do not have that in the budget. We are already over the budget, buddy. Nug is a television star.
I gotta see it in action before I can shell out the money.
We got pears, apples, grapes, oranges.
Patchy, you're in charge here.
I'm just checking.
Tomatoes, potatoes, greens.
Just need a little something to calm down for sure. Is this steroids? I'll take steroids before the match.
Patchy, you're in charge here.
Come on, ref, get in charge of this. You want me to hit your theme music for you?
Okay, I'm ready.
Bring it.
Thank you. No. I've got balls, and I've got enough balls to sell you a great Christmas gift. Now, let me tell you something, Wade.
Yeah, all right. What do you got?
Today we're here, and we're selling a brand new BT. It makes a great Christmas gift. It makes a great stocking stuffer for the low price of $49.99. But because I don't want to get my ass kicked today, we'll give it to you for $9.99.
That's a deal.
Take the deal.
Probably won't fit.
Fit. Would you prefer a different design?
It fits here. That's about all.
Oh, we can get it off.
I don't know.
Oh, we'll get it right on there for you.
All right. All right, I'm going to step in here. Wade, grab a mic.
He put his gear on for the
Were you pissed about the wrong size? Or
No, I just don't like his
All
shirts.
right, so that was a minute. We saw a little bit of physicality after the bell. Bruce definitely bumped. I'm hoping to God he's selling right now, but we're going to figure that out.
I'll check.
Wade, yeah, he's good. All right.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
Wade, let me know. This was your first time here on Kill Ricky. What was your game plan when you stepped into the octagon today?
I didn't have a game plan at all. This is a lot more stiffer than I thought it was going to be.
Absolutely. Still chose to bump Bruce.
Yep. I wasn't bumping. I'm not bumping, brother.
So you were more or less just thankful that Bruce Thunderstein came in here with a gimmick ready to go.
100%, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Explain to me, what was the switch over to trunks?
I've always wanted to do it, so I figured I might as well do it.
Absolutely, and honestly, I think it's a good look. If you got size, show it off.
He's trying to get to WWE.
Yeah. That's our next question. Thank you. What was your goal, Wade, when you got involved with wrestling?
Say it.
Just to travel.
Travel through Ontario?
Anywhere, really.
Anywhere?
Yeah, anywhere.
Did you have higher aspirations?
Not really, no.
All right.
I'm
fair
being
enough.
honest, like it's
If
honest.
you could travel anywhere with wrestling, where would it be?
Probably Japan. Yeah.
How close to Japan do you think you are?
It's probably like 3,000 or 4,000 miles away.
This son of a bitch. You know I'm not being literal. What do you think you need to do to get to Japan?
Not really sure.
Buy a ticket.
Yeah, buy a
Why would
ticket.
I be asking
Buy a
the
ticket
miles?
would help. Buy a ticket
Quick
would help. Know
geography
somebody
question
there.
for you.
Yeah, know someone there and buy a ticket.
Don't worry, it's my show. I'll do what I want.
I was answering Doug.
what anime fan club did you meet this person from Japan that you met?
It's on a different kind of website.
Jesus Christ. All right, we're not watching tentacle porn. This whole episode has been way too pornographic. All right, Wade.
What's your favorite genre of porn?
I don't have one.
Boo, that's a lie.
Come
That's
on.
an absolute lie. Come on, tell me the website.
I keep thinking that's you doing
Oh, yeah, that is another.
not.
It's very
It's,
confusing. It's not.
It's the bell from the facility.
You can see how this gets confusing. All right.
It was a little bit.
Sorry, we had paused there real quick. Wade, favorite pornography category?
I don't have one.
That
I've
lies.
been married for like 11 years.
This is a clear lie. The crowd's getting upset. Give me a website. What do you use?
Bruce, what do you use?
We're not asking Bruce, Wadrick.
I don't have one.
Bruce has clearly never seen porn before.
Oh my God, the equipment! Oh my God, the equipment's got beer all
2
over.
points for Jeff.
Bad, right? That was a bad one. He was dick deep into his vape, and that shot out like Vader's entrance gear.
Vader was very big in Japan.
He was.
Almost 3,000 kilometers. All right, Wade, you've almost killed Rex here. That's good. I do appreciate that.
That's fair.
Can you explain to me your gimmick?
I just want to be, or the gimmick is like I just travel looking for a match. You know, like everyone else.
Like you're a vagabond?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
A well-fed vagabond.
A
If I've ever seen
well-fed
one.
vagabond, yes.
I
where
sleep
do you
in
go
my
to
van.
eat on the road? Where's your favorite place to eat on the road?
Normally after midnight, McDoubles. It's the thing. It's probably the only thing open.
Okay, so the only thing you go for is McDonald's and all you do is McDoubles?
Sometimes.
How much has it impacted your financial bottom line with the fact that McDonald's has tripled their price of McDoubles?
It's cut down on the McDoubles.
Absolutely. Have you started having to eat cleaner?
I try to when I'm at home.
And what are your plans at home? What do you eat at home? Do you eat raw eggs?
No.
Because we happen to have a skillet.
I would puke.
We also have a 12-pack of McDoubles back there as well if you want to throw that in
no
the
way
bucket.
we have the budget for that. I have to pay back those eggs, all right? Do you know how hard I have to work to do that? Anyways. God damn it, that was so unjustified.
He didn't touch anything.
You hitting the table. Bullshit.
I watched him. He didn't touch anything. I got you, Rex.
You did not watch anything. You're fucking blind.
I didn't see anything. I heard him not touch it.
I had a question and I lost it. God damn it.
I got one. Wade, what's your finish?
Big ol' lariat.
During
it.
while you watch porn? Sorry.
G Madness has been trying to watch me and my girlfriend have sex since the inception of this show, and now he is being overly pornographic and uncomfortable with Wade Allen. You're making Wade very uncomfortable. Wade, will you sleep with G Madness to get a shot at Northern Crown?
That's what it takes.
Okay.
That's what it takes.
Crowd.
It takes a lot less, but I'm down.
Crowd, I would just like to point out, when I asked him what website he visits pornography on, complete hesitation, wouldn't give an answer. When I asked if he would sleep with G Madness, he said, if I have to, yes.
Saber's sitting over there with a limp dick. Somebody have sex
Oh, don't
with
worry,
me.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, now we're talking.
All right, Sabre, what did you notice about Wade Allen when he was wrestling? What stood out to you?
That wasn't wrestling.
He beat the shit out of Bruce. He's
He
concussed.
threw one clothesline.
You wanted more bumps.
I think you could have got the shirt on. I think you could have tried harder.
That was a good question. Bruce, did you expect the shirt to get ripped? Because that's where I saw that bit going.
That's-
I would never waste my
that's what I
merch
saw.
like that, but it seemed like that shirt was going to be ripped up. Is that where you were going with it?
Oh, I was up for it.
Yeah, 'cause then
Okay,
he could
wait, did we
backcharge
try to
him
get you
for
into
it.
that shirt, please?
Yeah, sure. It's
All right. While you're trying to get this shirt on, I want you to really think about this because this is the next question I'm going to ask you, okay? I want you to think about what is one thing that you do that you have a skill for that would endear yourself to this audience. What do you think about it? Try to get the shirt on. As you're thinking about that answer, get the shirt on. I want to see it. That thing will fit. You'll get it on there.
One size fits all, baby! And now you are a sponsored athlete.
And honest to God, seeing you two next to each other wearing this shirt, there's a... Oh, come on.
Fat guy in a little overpriced shirt.
How dare you? That was a deal.
Honestly, I was going to say, you guys look great together wearing that shirt next to him. It looked like you were the product. There was an actual package there. There was something there.
Is it because I look like a billboard?
What? No, but that was mean to yourself, my friend. Come on now.
I understand. It was self-deprecating, and I enjoyed it.
All right, fair enough.
That's for you, Nug.
I was
Sick
very
shirt.
overweight as a child. That's where my sense of humor came from. It's also from a lack of a father. Okay, so what was your skill that would endear you to the audience? Wade, what do you do other than wrestling? What are you good at? What would make these people think that you're special?
I play baseball. That's about it.
How good are you at baseball? What did you do in baseball?
I pitched basically the whole time.
What league?
I think I got to like 86 or 7.
Miles?
Yeah. And then I throw a knuckleball.
Japan.
Sorry, how far did you get in baseball? Like, do you play in like an actual league? Do you play in a beer league? What are you talking
Just
about?
the leagues that were like around here, like the Burlington leagues.
Is that a professional thing? Like, is
No.
that close to the MLB? What is that like?
It's like close to getting to like the Brantford Cardinals or whatever the one you do.
Brantford Red Sox.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
I'm
it.
the announcer.
Yeah.
I'm also the announcer for the Brantford Red Sox. Thank you so much. Sorry. Do you think you're closer to getting to Japan through pro wrestling or to Puerto Rico through baseball? They're big on baseball. Am I wrong on that one? Yeah, thank you.
You're right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a point there, but probably more wrestling than the Puerto
Closer
Rican
to
one.
wrestling in Japan?
Yeah.
All right, we're getting an idea. All right, hand the mic over to Bruce Thunderstein. Let's hear from Bruce.
Fucking chance.
So serious about baseball.
You are not going to Puerto Rico for baseball, all right?
He might go watch a game. Get off his back.
I think that Wade can do anything he sticks his mind to. G Madness here is blind and is refusing to admit that Wade has baseball talents. He's a very big baseball fan and he loves Puerto Rico.
My joke was he's more than likely to go play baseball than get to Japan. There's no chance he's getting to Japan wrestling. No offense.
He looks way more like a Japanese wrestler than he does a baseball player.
He does look like
You've
Vader.
seen him pitch.
You said it was a joke and no offense. The room went silent and everyone
He's
got
a good
uncomfortable.
pitcher. I've seen him do the gimmick in the ring.
What if he does sumo?
He's going to Japan, baby.
I hear he's a hell of a pitcher, but G Madness, how are you at catching?
Oh! G Madness is gay.
That's the new joke on the show. All right, Bruce Thunderstein, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back again. You're wearing a new shirt. You got a new outfit for every show. This one's black and gold. I got to say, I think this is your best looking one.
Yeah.
Nug, you're a TV star. How close is this young man to being on television?
Steps away, literal steps away. This is like the outfit, the gimmick, everything about it. I'm in love. I loved. As soon as you walked in, I was like, this is my guy. Everything about it. I do love that you said you were telling the ref all the juices that were in your juice. And it was like apple, pear, lemon, grape. And I was like, are those grapes fire engine red? Or is that all red dye number 40 that's in that bottle? And it's clearly a ketchup bottle. It's the best part of the bit.
I also appreciated the fact that when you got into the octagon, you completely took over. The bell hadn't even sounded. You refused to let the referee move forward. You stole the stage. That was really your mission.
But he knew he was on. He knew it was time. It was time to go. He was on stage and ready to go. Did you know you were going to get murdered with a lariat?
No.
Oh, okay.
Before walking into the cage, no.
Oh.
How stiff was the bump?
In truth, I found out that this outer rib. Oh no, it was stiff. No, there was a soft spot over here. I was like, oh, maybe it's all soft, and then then I go over here. I'm like, no, that was a stiff bump.
All right, Bruce, how's your career been going since the last time you were here on Kill Ricky? What's new for us? What do you got for us?
Oh, it's been going great. I just had 2 off-the-rope shows this weekend, so we had an afternoon and an evening show. Got to wrestle on both. That was a lot of fun.
Who'd you wrestle?
I had Johnny Williams in the afternoon off-the-rope students.
It's Jax Williams, but okay.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, did Jax Williams get canceled?
Yeah, from us.
What happened?
He's northern canceled.
Ooh.
I just came up with that. Was pretty good.
That was cute. I like that. Sorry, you were wrestling Jax Williams. Continue.
Yeah. The Jax Williams from Temu, I guess. That's as close as we'll get. And then I got to wrestle another student, Sydney West. And
how was she?
A great match. She was a lot of fun to work with. Yeah, we put together a really fun match. She got the crowd going as the face, so it
There's
worked
very
really
few
well.
females on the scene. We've had no females enter the bucket, and we would really enjoy that. So I'm excited that she's getting onto the scene and moving forward into it. That's a whole thing on Kill Tony. They bring women. Don't try to make me sound like a creep.
No, I'm saying you haven't had a woman enter the bucket. Sounds not right.
Ryan Donovan is a kind of a girl.
Man, if Donovan doesn't get pulled at this point, I'm going to have a goddamn heartbreak because the relationship that you two are forming is just warming my heart like you wouldn't believe. Bruce, honest question. Do you think coming to this show is helping your show, helping your career? Do you think it's hurting it? What do you think?
No, it's definitely helping. One, it gets you out of your comfort zone because I'm not used to getting in the ring, just going for a minute, not talking about it beforehand. I'm meeting a lot of new people here. I'm making better friendships, shaking hands with a lot of new people.
We'll see.
And and everybody's watching me shake my weight, and that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Did you come in here with a new bit? Were you prepared for it?
No.
Just coming up with it on the fly?
Yeah.
I appreciate it because, again, you took charge of the whole thing. Sabre, how far do you think this kid is from Northern Crown?
He actually helped a lot at the last show.
He literally was like a huge help. If we had another show booked right now, we would definitely book you to collect gear from the wrestlers when they take it off after their entrances.
Yeah, he filmed all our Instagram stuff,
Yeah.
and I did say you can plug whatever you want, all your shake weights.
He
all
would
your
sell the
shamrocks,
gear on the way
everything.
back from the ring.
That's fine. That's fine.
We had some errands to run. He stepped up. He was the first one. He went and got them, went above and beyond to multiple places. Bruce is the fucking man.
Yeah. Bruce is the man, absolutely. This is an entirely new group of people that you don't typically work with. So, Bruce, we're going to get you onto GCW. Yeah. We're going to start spreading your wings. We're getting you out there. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Wade Allen. Give it up for Bruce Thunderstein. He just got booked on a real show because of Kill Ricky. Give it up for both these guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on. Can we just the last?
We've had somebody show up in a baklava. I am very nervous. Does he have snacks? Is this Young Love? What's going on right now?
What's happening? What's happening?
What the hell?
I would have loved if we had a bucket poll, but this is just nonsense at this point. Do we have security on this show?
There's a villain and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's beating the hell out of him. This one can be interrupted. This is not a bucket poll.
Spider-Man.
Are we not ringing the bell?
No, we don't need a bell for this.
No! Oh, he's dead! Oh, he's
Bradford!
died. No.
This is clearly Bradford and Younglove. What is happening?
1, 2, 3.
I didn't know Spider-Man started killing people now.
Bradford, it's so good to see you.
Staring you down.
You weren't here for the introduction of the show. We're in a cage tonight, not in the ring, and it's not gimmicked at all. From the audience's perspective, you just murdered this young man. I mean, if you're gonna take over the show, grab the microphone. Let's. It's over here, Spider-Man. He's got no peripheral
No
vision.
Spidey sense for a microphone.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are ya? None of this is a gimmick.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is Bradford. He's the funny guy. All right.
Yeah, good callback.
All right, Bradford, thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it. Tell me the thought process. What's going on right now, buddy?
I knew I was going to be late. I knew I wasn't going to get my name in the bucket in time, so I went into business for myself.
I don't know who's in the mask, but you legitimately almost got them beat up by John Greed. He sent me a text that, hey, is this person in the mask supposed to be here? I said no, and he's like, oh, maybe we should do something about it.
Yeah.
Calling the cops.
Yeah.
John Greed isn't seconds from doing anything. Look at him. He's just sitting there.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my show, and I'm taking control of it. Spider-Man, you're now the bucket pole. The next minute's about to start. Brad Myers, get in the ring, and his opponent is our special guest, John Greed!
WWE ID shit here.
Don't fucking look at me.
And I'm not actually Bradford Montague. I'm actually King Sapolsky.
That guy's a cunt.
And that's why you are not getting a WWE ID.
You don't have any charisma, man. You're just yelling in my ear. You're not even that funny. Your suit smells like shit. And I'm just waiting for this minute to be up so that I can be on the panel. What do you got?
All right. I'm going to step in here real quick. That was a minute. Greed, you did say... What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, fuck you, Spider-Man!
That was the worst roll-up I've ever seen in my life.
I am so glad no one got hurt there. Okay. Greed, you mentioned that Bradford had no charisma, but you did effectively kill the crowd before the bell rang. Admittedly, that roll-up did get you back, so thank you very much for that. How you feeling right now?
I'm gassed.
Thank you. That was my question. That was the honest question.
I am
How
gassed.
legitimate was that when the guy came in with a mask? Because to me, there was a guy with a ski mask going, "Where's Ricky?" And I did get genuinely nervous there for a second. Did you know what was going on?
Oh, no, I was legitimately gonna fucking kill this kid.
Okay. Well, thank you for having my back. I do appreciate that.
I thought in that situation I would bow up like, and I just was like, fuck, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I gotta get out of here, man.
Hey, maybe next time let people know. Maybe.
I'm going to disagree with you on this one, Greedy. I got to say, him running into Spider-Man, that was a pretty sweet moment there for me. My heart rate was elevated. I was nervous. I'm going to get a third pouch. Okay.
Spider-Man, why didn't you climb the cage?
I didn't know where the door was. I was looking for the guy. I can barely see Greed. I couldn't see Andy at all.
Andy?
Oh. Big reveal. that was Young Love.
My master plan, I really wanted to bring in Pizza Warrior and have him be the robber.
Oh, he would have got tackled immediately.
Yeah, and he wasn't wearing a mask.
I have a question for the audience. A man in a mask came in to assault Ricky and none of you stopped him? We wanted to see where it was going.
It might have been a put on. They might just want to see kill Ricky. These things happen.
Why didn't you tuck your hair in?
I can't see. This isn't my usual suit. This one isn't fitted.
Don't worry, we're going to get you a bass guitar. You'll be fine.
How many suits do you have?
I mean, lots. This is my full-time job.
You think he has one
He makes more money than a high school teacher does. I know that as a fact.
You'd think he'd be better at it.
He is incredibly good. What do you want him to do?
This is the
webs?
only thing I'm good at. I can't wrestle. John Greed has watched me wrestle.
You're not funny.
I'm not funny. I have no charisma.
He's had huge charisma, big laughs, and he didn't break his leg on that roll-up.
I've shit the bed in many matches. I've got unbooked many times.
Ooh, great question.
Last time you shit your pants.
Once a year it happens to everyone. Don't lie to me. When's the last time you shit your pants?
In the Spider-Man outfit?
Andrew McRae, Freedom Wallace's wedding. After that, the very next day, it happened.
Were you drinking or eating too much?
Both.
Drinking and eating too much. Have you ever shit in your Spider-Man suit?
No, never.
Have you ever shit in your van? That's a yes.
Not in the van.
What does that mean?
Like right outside the van?
No. Donovan shit outside my van.
Donovan, what the fuck, man? That's his house.
Aren't you intrigued by that story now? Don't you just want to know more?
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes, I do.
So Ryan Donovan got booked to be a part of the WWE as an extra in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And after the show, they had to fly him straight back. They wanted him out of the province. He called me in Manitoba, said, "Hey, man, I gotta take a shit." I said, "Okay." He gets on the plane. He doesn't take a shit. He gets on the plane. He flies to Pearson Airport. He says, he calls me again. "Oh, man, I gotta take a shit." And he said, all right, long story short.
No, it's not.
There's
a long story
There's
long.
bathrooms at the Winnipeg airport. There's bathrooms on the airplane. There's bathrooms at Pearson Airport. There's bathrooms on the UP Express. There's bathrooms at Union Station. Ryan held it all the way from Manitoba and shit beside my van in the parking garage of Roy Thompson Hall.
It did feel like you started that story kind of trying to stick up for Donovan, and as the crowd turned on you, you went, "Yeah, fuck him."
Fuck him. Fuck you. John Greed, I love you so much.
I was clean shaven when that story started. You could time that with a sundial.
G Madness from the band has done nothing but shit on this guy in the ring. Then he goes, "Fuck you," and goes, "Hey, what did I do?" I just said you weren't funny and I hate you. What's the problem?
Bradford. You literally turned to me and said, "Rex, hit the snore thing."
What the fuck, man? Bradford, I like you a lot. I like you.
Listen.
Was there more to that?
I was giving.
No, I like him. Yeah, not funny. You're not the sorry. You're funny, but you're not the funny guy.
I accept that. That's fine.
So why are you fucking me?
What are you talking
this
about?
This is getting way too personal. Bradford, I just want to say thank you so much for coming in here.
And I just want to say thank you to John Greed. I was being really rude to you earlier, and I want to let the world know I've shit a lot of beds, but the best match I ever had in my whole entire life was in 2012 at Squared Circle Training in a training match against John Greed himself. It was so fucking good that even he remembers it.
All right, John Greed, we're going into this. So, Bradford's worked for the WWE 3 times. How many times do you work for the WWE?
Fucking 0, man.
That was a low blow
I'm
on you,
hearing
man.
that a lot of people have worked for WWE except for me.
It keeps coming up, eh? Have you ever put in a package?
I have a package? What?
Small package. Okay. Have you ever
Because
submitted...
that roll-up was shit.
Ah, I like it. All right.
Yeah,
have you ever submitted an application package to the WWE?
I have not, sir.
Okay, well, that's why you haven't been picked. Obviously, they would. Rex wrestled fucking Goldberg.
Well, I figured they called me. I'm a very important guy.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, John Greed.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, walk the audience through the game plan you had here when you showed up into the octagon.
The game plan was
Not an octagon.
to sit in this chair, not do anything, and then finagle my way onto the panel because I'm super fun.
I definitely think we can work on that. What's your one skill that would endear you to this audience beyond wrestling?
I can fucking sing.
Oh, like a songbird of the ages. John Greed, what's your song?
What do you want to hear?
Sweet Caroline.
Sorry. Wait, what can the band play?
That's a good question. Band, what are you ready for? He's got it. They're going to cue it up here. John, you're going to have to stand up for this one, unfortunately.
That probably is not going to happen. As I'm very comfortable in this chair.
We're going to be serenaded here. We have G Madness trying to figure out.
While he
his
figures
iPad.
that out, can I tell you an awesome Young Love story?
Please.
Yes.
What do you got with Young Love?
I have 2, actually.
Just one.
When he was 14 years old, he called me on the Facebook Messenger on New Year's Eve. And I told him to go fuck himself.
Are we singing
And
this?
stop calling my phone. 1 second.
When Andrew Love was 15, he was in the audience of a Pro Wrestling Eclipse show, and I physically assaulted him. Okay.
So did the promoter.
And I got one. I got
didn't
one
get heat
more.
for it.
Just one more. My favorite thing that Young Love has ever done was when he first changed his name to Andrew Love, and everybody called him Young Love. He said, "That's my slave name."
I would like to be taken off of this show.
He said that live on the internet.
I
Yes,
definitely
he
should have
did.
said just
Everybody
one
to
story.
see.
I think I said that clearly into the
He
microphone.
sure
just one
did.
story. We should have stopped at 1. All right, band, you got it queued up. Let's hear it. Come on, Greedy. Hit it.
Where it began.
Come on, Greedy.
I don't know the words to this.
Come on,
one.
Greedy.
Can we just do the chorus?
Come on, Greedy.
Touching me, touching you.
No, wait. Hands.
Hands.
Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba.
Good time never feels so good.
So good. So good. So good.
I really find
Ba, ba, ba.
you believe it never would.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for John Greed. John Greed, get over here. Join the panel. Get that chair out of the ring. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
G Madness was really hoping he wouldn't sing so he could. That's why he started it. He really wanted to show off that he can actually sing. Fucking glory hog.
Just before we go into the next competitors, before we get the next guys into the ring, sometimes this song does get stuck in my head, but the only words that I can hear are, I wanna die. Oh, oh, oh.
Put a bullet in my head.
So good. So good. So good.
Me and Rex did not prepare that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, next up to the octagon, shut up. It's going to be the real Slim Shitty Partial Mathers.
I hate this already. Let's go back to the stage right now.
All right, and his opponent, my pride and joy, ladies and gentlemen, Robbie Hollywood! All right, that was incredible. I don't even know what we just watched. That was unbelievable. The real Slim Shitty, Marshall Mathers, please grab the microphone when you got your pants back up.
Holy.
That was incredible.
He was shooting on a 42-pound bag of rice and couldn't fucking handle the kid.
I was just glad he didn't kill him. There was a couple of shoot DDTs going on there. Holy moly.
I took it easy.
Donovan, you tell me, what moment did that become a shoot?
Wait a minute.
As soon as he pantsed me.
Okay.
I was like, he's fighting dirty.
You were an
2
extra for the
seconds away from you
WWE?
becoming the real Slim Gady.
This fucking guy was on WWE. This fuck.
He had a match, Greed. Okay.
No, the problem I have is with Ricky. This is wrestling. Nothing's fucking real. Call it a minute.
It's all legitimate. The bucket pulls are real. The minute is real. We see it in the ring.
You see a small child dying. Call time.
He's at least 19.
Why didn't you
You're
wear
19.
funnier underwear? Perfect time for some hearts.
He's 19. Okay, great question, Donovan. Why didn't you wear funnier underwear?
Those are pretty funny.
The funniest ones I had.
That's fair. So you did expect your pants to come down.
He might have. It is Kill Ricky. You never know what's going to happen.
I completely agree.
You look like your grinder name's Feminem.
That was a great one. That got you back from the last one. That was great.
You deserved one.
All right, Donnie, I got to say I'm impressed. Every time you come out here, you got a different gimmick. You're trying to be a rip-off of Eminem right now. But I think the audience wants to hear you rap.
Hold on. Can we get? Hold on.
What do we say?
Ricky, one of us is
You want to hear me
wrong.
rap?
Give it time.
One of us
You're
is
going
wrong.
right to the gold mine here. You're burying the lead. Come on.
What do we got?
Let's hear some
Hold
Give
on.
him a beat. Give him
Really?
a beat.
We're going.
He's running for it. I want to see if he prepared something.
Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity, this is everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already.
No.
But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bomb.
Fuck yes. You're supposed to be the real Slim Shitty. That means I want to hear your raps, not Eminem's. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give him a beat? We're looking for your raps, Donovan. We're not looking for a cover band here.
You're no. Hold on. He's not a rapper.
We're gonna see.
No, he's not. He's not a rap god. He's a rape god.
All right, give him a beat. Let's see what he can do. Come on now, freestyle.
It's only fair to make Robbie do it too. gonna do the same.
It's the only thing they know.
Right.
All right.
Fuck you.
All right. I came here as shitty. I tried to be slim. I tried to dress up and be like Eminem. But the thing was, I got in with a teen who couldn't keep up, and he tried to smack me in between. My legs, my nuts, they hurt. I got pants, and everything still works. I'm still gonna get booked on these shows, and me and GG are now bros. So everybody in the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me.
Yes!
Let's go.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Huh?
All right. No. Donovan, I gotta say this, and I'm gonna upset the entire band when I say it. Donovan, this show is making you a star, all right? You were right in your core, but this is endearing you to the entire audience. It's endearing you to the entire Ontario scene, and I can't tell you how impressed I am. I genuinely love it. I think you killed it in that moment of having a freestyle. Give it up for Ryan Donovan, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying his heart out here. He's working his ass off.
But as soon as he comes as Ryan Donovan, downhill.
And he is really trying to foster a relationship with our bass player here, G Madness.
I play guitar. It's a 6.
That's close enough.
Fuck me, right?
GG, do you actually like him now?
Donovan?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I love the way you lie.
Oh, there it is.
Did you dye your, bleach your hair just for this?
No, I would never do anything just for this.
He was booked on Dark Side of the Cage.
I fucking hate him. He's so dumb. The answer was yes.
What do I have?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Did you bleach your hair just for this?
Just for this
You're
show.
a fucking idiot.
They're working on their comedic timing, trying to set each other up volley back and forth.
In the back room, it was fucking bang, 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 bang. He was pissing me off. I set him up now, and he's just fucking drooling.
He actually had an audition for Dark Side of Daytime Talk TV. It was Ellen DeGeneres.
We got through to the end. We made it there.
Sorry,
it's
a little wordy.
G Madness. I'm not trying to get him booked on Northern Crown right now.
Yeah.
What do I have to do to get you to invite him to Thanksgiving?
Nope.
I will get Ryan Donovan into your home before this project is over.
I've got kids. I got kids, and no.
Donovan, how are you as a babysitter?
Oh,
We just saw how he was with children.
I beat him up.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug. That is why we hired the professional. All right. Thank you, Doug. I do appreciate it. Donovan, if you were to get booked somewhere, what gimmick would you want to come as? Because you've shown up as everything except for Ryan Donovan on this show. What would you want to be booked as?
Man, that is a tough call.
Why? Don't touch your dick.
He's Slim Shitty. That's what he does.
I grab it.
Does nobody in this fucking show have a belt either? Bruce didn't have a belt on. He had regular pants.
I got 3 belts. It's the NSW Heavyweight Championship, the Brantford Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, and the C4 Tag Team
Those are
Championship.
titles, pal.
Thank you.
Those are
Thank
titles,
you.
pal.
Sorry, Doug, you're on TV and I'm not.
Titles, pal.
Sorry, Donovan, what do you want to get booked as?
I'd like to be booked as a big 80s character. I think I'd be good in the 80s for sure. A little bit of 2000s mixed in there, kind of like what I'm doing now.
Oh, he
given
missed the 90s.
That's fucking
Yeah,
20
no 90s.
years apart, bud.
Time traveler.
So sorry, help me out here. What is that? Is that full Donovan? Is that Ryan
Yeah,
Donovan?
it's full
Is that
Donovan. Just book me as full Donovan.
the full
for sure.
Donovan. Well, you
That's
know
it.
what? I got to tell you, you've impressed the hell out of me every time you come in here, and I think you do deserve a booking.
Don't do it.
He's been booked on Norfolk County Championship Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a spot at Brantford Wrestling. If you're available on Boxing Day, Donovan, you're on the show.
we
Thank you,
go.
buddy. Pass the microphone over to Robbie
Thank
Holly.
you, Ricky.
In the main event. Yeah, Donovan, get the fuck out of the hexagon.
All right, Robbie Hollywood.
Your turn, Robbie.
I am nervous to say how much you've impressed me and
Yeah,
how
it's
much
Robbie's
I like
turn.
you because you are 17 years old. So
I
Don't
actually
miss
have
your
to leave
shot,
this part
Robbie.
of the segment because
Don't
I'm not
miss
allowed
your
to be
shot.
around kids his age.
Rex is not allowed to be this close to a 17-year-old. Okay. Robbie, how do you think that performance went in the octagon tonight?
I swear I didn't drop the soap, but he made it seem like I did.
All right, reasonable effort. If the band is going to go for it, we're going to just force it. Robbie, it's your turn to freestyle. Go for it.
I have no clue what I'm saying. Jeffrey Cole, I love you. I am not rhyming at all, but I'd love to be on Northern Crown. Please, I'm begging. Shane Sabre, I'm begging. Please book me on Northern Crown. I'm nervous right now. Please, please book me on Northern Crown. I chopped the jobbers, please.
All right, give it up to him. All right.
That was it?
I rhymed once.
Yeah, you can get a spot. Bruce, do you need help carrying the gear back in the ring?
Let's go.
No,
You
no
have
chance.
an assistant.
No,
sorry.
fuck that kid. He made his bed. He's laying in.
Damn it.
Gigi
Take
holds
the bigger
grudges.
booking. Take the bigger booking.
He was
I
on
want to be a
Smash.
wrestler. I want to be a wrestler, not a referee.
That seems like pretty good advice. I don't know.
Yeah, I
stand
know.
up for
It was the
kid.
best thing he could have done. But fuck me.
The clip that stood out to me the most from the last week was him saying Jay Phoenix and Josh Alexander double over laughing. He was applauding on his feet. You got Josh Alexander's attention. So these guys make some decisions at Northern Crown, but honestly, you're getting in with the walking weapon. So just take the TNA booking. Don't worry about it. You're going to be fine.
Did you look up any Jay Phoenix matches after you went home?
Like I said, he's my favorite wrestler.
Okay, yeah.
It's his favorite wrestler.
Yeah, he's my favorite wrestler. I've been watching him since, back in the day.
Robbie, what got you into wrestling? What was the wrestler that got you into it? Honestly.
I'd probably say John Cena.
John Cena, good answer. Okay, so you were a child during the Ruthless Aggression era when he was coming up. Was he still a rapper when you were a child, or was he like the superhero?
I don't know, man. That was like back in the 80s when I was born. It's been a while.
Jesus Christ, Robbie, just a straight answer. Come on now here.
I have no idea. I don't think so.
What?
It's your childhood we're asking about.
Yeah, I know, man. I can't remember that far back.
Jesus Christ, he is still figuring it out. All right, we're working on it. Robbie, I got to say, I see nothing but potential in you, and the conversations backstage have been more or less you and Caden are going to be the next generation of Josh Alexander and Ethan Page. So that's a tremendous amount of foot that you got to try to fill your shoes into, or however that saying works. But, be aware that people do see a lot of good things for you. So you have a tremendous amount of potential.
You need another pouch, bud.
I'm going to need another pouch. We're going on to 4 now. 12 times 4. Someone help me out. There we are. All right, thank you. Now I'm fired up. Rob, all right, help me out here. What is your gimmick? Explain Robbie Hollywood to me.
I mean, I know I'm probably not going to make it to Los Angeles, so I thought I'd maybe bring it in here.
So you're bringing Hollywood to the Ontario indie scene is your idea?
Yeah.
And what does that involve for Hollywood exactly? Like big motion pictures or trying to molest people to get bookings?
I am not Ryan Donovan.
That was insane.
But you were almost on your knees begging the Northern Crown promoters. All right, we're getting into it. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen.
Okie dokie.
Robbie Hollywood, what are you doing this Saturday? Are you booked this Saturday?
No, I am not.
Saturday, November 30th.
And you're still not.
All right. If you're interested, you do not have to take this booking, but you didn't have to show up to kill Ricky either. The Brantford Santa Claus Parade is taking place this Saturday. If you want to be booked for the Brantford Santa Claus Parade on the Brantford Wrestling Float, that opportunity is on your table. You're welcome to take it or not take it. Will you show up to the Brantford Santa Claus Parade?
I would love to be an elf.
He's going to be there on the Brantford Santa Claus Parade, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm very happy you answered with that kind of confidence. What are you doing Boxing Day?
Probably showing up to Brantford Wrestling.
All right, Robbie Hollywood, you're also booked on Brantford Wrestling for Boxing Day. Thank you very much.
Robbie Hollywood gets it. One of the first things you learn when you're a star, one of the first things you learn is there are no small parts, there are only small actors, and this guy gets it. Take that elf gig, take that Brantford gig, take every gig you can, get your name out there, and keep going.
Absolutely.
All right now.
Greed, you got any advice for Robbie Hollywood before he takes off?
I do not.
Well, you heard it from Greed. He thinks you're perfect.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Robbie Hollywood. Give it up for Ryan Donovan. I hate to do this, but I do feel like we got to go into the bucket just one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, for our last match tonight, give it up for Luke Caden. All right, and his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for AC Bits!
Father Rex Atkins has taught me, it is how to be a degenerate gambler. One thing only. So, how many squats do you guys think I can do with this young man on my shoulders? How many?
10.
Who said
20.
that? 10?
97.
98.
What do you think?
I just called for it. Where are you going? You're not
Shut
paying
up.
attention over there.
Yeah. All right, Pops, this is for you. Oh boy, let's think this through. Oh, he's heavier than I thought. No, don't you little bastard. No. Get him loose. No, you're ruining the bit.
Fucking drop him!
Shoot.
All right, Brad Myers, you want to start off by grabbing the microphone? Brad, here's a question I've had all night. How is it counting to 3 on that octagon?
I have no feeling in my arm.
I
There's for
cannot-
sure nerve damage. I could do that all day and not.
Brad, the other question is, what are you doing Boxing Day?
I'm already booked, brother.
He was the first person we booked. I can't believe how much intensity you're giving to that, Matt. I can only imagine that your hand is in crippling pain right now.
No, it's fine. I told you there's nerve damage for sure. I could do that all day.
All right, the first time I ever had to count for a Falls Count Anywhere match, I gave it full energy on a concrete floor and went, ow.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Don't do that. You're smarter than me, Brad.
There's
Thank you.
padding
Pass the
here.
microphone. Unbelievable. Making fun of me on my own show. AC Fitz, your first time here. How nervous were you?
Not nervous at all.
What did you come into the ring expecting to do? How did you think that was going to go?
Absolutely fucking nothing. Just winging it.
I love how you worked out and said this is for Rex, and we all know Rex has never worked out a day in his fucking life.
Hey. No, I said it because he's a degenerate gambler.
Yeah, Rex was on his phone the entire time. You were calling him
Yeah,
out.
he
you were
let me
calling him
down.
his
He didn't
father.
pay attention.
I'm sorry, I was taking videos
Those kind of
you
father-
strangling a minor.
Those kind of father figures are what get us into this kind of contest. I'm going to pass out. I'm going to vomit pretty soon here. Don't worry about it. Yep.
I have a question.
16 milligrams, baby.
Oh, it's too much. Yep.
I have a question.
Yep, please. Oh, I already have. I'm going to vomit.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Luke Caden. You booked him on Northern
No,
Crown.
no, not that. Who's that?
Say AC Fitz.
AC Fitz, describe yourself.
The peak personal trainer.
What?
That is the gimmick.
Jacked, handsome, my friend.
No, it's Jax Williams.
Sorry. Wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
How long you been doing wrestling?
Taking bookings for like 7 months, 8 months.
I don't get booked anymore, I don't think.
No, man, you're not on the scene. And you're blind.
Like to shoot. Yeah.
I tried to book you in Brantford, and you told me you wanted to be with your family.
No, I said I wanted an excuse to not go spend time with my family, and that sounds like a good excuse.
And thank you so much for taking a discounted rate. We do appreciate that. We really do. All right, AC Fitz, where's the best booking that you've ever had so far?
I would say probably just Saturday, Oshawa, Domain Lucha.
And what's the most inappropriate thing Rex has done while you've been on the car rides with him?
Cannot speak about that in public.
You're going to have to name names here.
Thank you.
Name names. The name is Rex.
The name is Rex, yeah, but
The
we
name
can't
is
speak
the
about
Rex.
that.
What was the crime?
He's on paperwork.
We're looking for answers here, AC.
I
Come
can't
on.
divulge that. He's my father. I said I wouldn't
Fuck
do that.
this guy!
Unbelievable. The crowd is turning on you, and so is the band.
I'm devoted to my father. What do you want from me?
AC Fitz, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Don't think about it, just answer.
Peed my pants.
When was it?
Probably like 2 years ago.
What happened? Why'd you pee your pants?
It's when I was still drinking and got shitty drunk. And
That's not embarrassing. That's
ta-da.
So you just woke up covered in urine?
No, I was awake.
You were awake and just fully peed your pants? Were you still in the bar?
Couldn't make it to the bathroom, not going to lie.
Couldn't make it to the bathroom. All right, I'm liking you more and
Have
more.
you stopped drinking?
Yes, I have.
Would you like to start again? Rex, give him a beer.
Give him a beer! Give him a beer!
I'm out of beer.
Can you baby bird it into his mouth?
Fucking drunk.
I took one.
All right, Rex is hammered. I'm passing out from the nicotine pouches. This whole thing is falling apart. AC Fitz, what's something that you could tell this audience to endear yourself to them, to try and get booked by all the promoters in the room? What's something you could endear yourself to the audience with?
Work ethic.
It's going to have to be more. What do you think?
Tenacity, willingness to learn.
Got to use words we know, man.
What is your skill beyond pro wrestling? What do you have?
Never giving up. I've been through a lot of
Me
bullshit.
have muscles.
And that too.
All right, let's just get to the chase. Will you pee your pants to get on Brantford Wrestling right now?
Don't do it in the octagon. We have to clean it up. Are you willing to pee yourself outside of the octagon?
When I have to pee, sure. I don't have to pee right now. I'll chug the bottle of water and see where we go.
All right, get him
like
some.
12
Here,
water.
give him some water. All right, you're gonna start trying to pee yourself. Here you go.
That was brilliant.
But I caught it.
No.
All right, how fast can you chug that bottle of water? Chug.
Eggs,
chug,
eggs,
chug.
eggs, eggs. All right, he's crushing it. He's working on it. What the?
All right, you grab that second one. Drink it slowly. Luke Creighton, grab the microphone.
Hey, clean up the octagon.
Yeah, come on, don't throw your garbage
Show some
around.
pride.
Unbelievable. All right, Luke, last time you were on the show, you got booked in
Yes,
Northern Crown. Now
indeed.
you're here, you're back in Kill Ricky. How was Northern Crown for you?
It was great. I picked up a big win in the six-way scramble, and
Goddamn good. You're
biggest-
representing the show properly. That's
Yeah.
what we're looking for.
Yep.
Something that I should have touched on with Robbie Hollywood. I actually went to bat. I cashed in all my political goodwill at Barry Wrestling to try and get you guys booked.
Oh,
that
thank
booking
you.
happened, and then he messaged the promoter, Sean Gibson, messaged Robbie Hollywood to tell him that. Instead of letting me do that on this show, goddammit! So yeah, they're booked on Barry. We're figuring out the dates on that, but congratulations on that,
Thank
guys.
you. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
no problem. All right, so you're the sorcerer, Luke Caden. Have you come up with any new spells since the last time you've been here?
Sorcerer.
He said that he was the futurist, and I didn't understand that gimmick, so I demanded that he explain it to me, and he said he's like a sorcerer. So I'm explaining this to the audience so that you can give me a new spell. What have you worked on?
Trying to curse the clash hole. That's one.
What the fuck?
What does that mean?
That place
That's
is
the place I
beyond
live.
cursed.
I live there, and
That's
he's trying
It
to
is
curse it.
fucked.
No, that was not me. That was not me.
You broke into my home?
I'm
No,
not
I
convinced you
didn't.
guys have a
no,
working bathroom.
no, I didn't. No. That
All
was
right,
not
for the
me.
audience at home, for the
No.
audience at home that doesn't know, the Clash Hole is where all of the Oshawa wrestlers live together in one elementary school that's been. Shut the fuck up, AC. It's my show, not yours. You don't even have a microphone.
And I'm the leader. I'm the leader.
Rex is the father of the Clash Hole house in Oshawa. None of them pay rent. They don't have a bathroom. They all
We
live
pay
in a
our rent
public school.
sometimes.
No, you do not. Luke Caden, you apparently broke in.
No.
You
I
did
did
not break in. You're casting spells on them.
That was not me.
Would
no.
you break in?
What?
Will you film a video of yourself breaking into the Clash Hole to get booked?
He doesn't have to break in. Look at him. He's 17. He's underage. We'll let him
Jesus
in.
Christ, Rex. Brad Myers filled in for you on the last episode, and you did a great job. Don't out yourself as a pedophile now, please.
Sorry.
Good God.
That was so funny.
It was funny because it was true. Okay. Luke, what do you think your skill is outside of professional wrestling?
I'm a big rugby player.
Oh, shit, I didn't know about that. How well have you done in rugby?
I've done it for like 3 years now.
Have you ever broken your collarbone?
No. Nope.
What's the worst injury you've ever had?
Actually, I haven't had too many bad injuries. Probably just shin splints. That hurts pretty bad. Playing
Those are
rugby.
growth spurts. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your most embarrassing memory? Tell me, now. Don't hesitate.
Probably shitting myself in kindergarten.
Man.
A couple of years ago.
You are one pathetic loser.
That's why I brought it up.
The soundboard was queued up there perfectly. It got talked over. It was a Dumb and Dumber line. It was great, but it was saying you're one pathetic loser. Anyways, I don't take that personally. It's probably true.
Yeah.
You shit yourself in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Walk me through it. How did it happen?
So basically, I was, playing like a normal kid at recess, and I asked to go to the bathroom, and the teacher said no and locked the door. And so I kind of hid behind a garbage can and just let it out. And
That's a classic move.
It was so bad that they had to pressure wash it off of the concrete. And, so I pretty much just sat in my car with my parents, just watching that happen.
Wow, that is an
So
incredible
much
story.
cooler than Robbie Hollywood.
I am genuinely blown away by that story. That is a tremendous story. Thank you for being willing to say it without hesitation.
Yeah.
But I do want to walk through. I understand you were a child. It was a couple of days ago. But you knew that you weren't going to be able to make it to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You decided to shit your pants outside.
Yeah.
But you didn't pull your pants down.
No, I did.
So you didn't
But it
shit your pants. You shit on the sidewalk.
You shit your butt.
Yeah.
He pulled the Ryan Donovan.
Yeah, I shit my butt.
He shit his butt.
Yeah, but
So-
it was in like close quarters, you know, nobody could see it, so we were good there.
All right, so you were still pretty well thought out. You still had a logical plan going on there.
yeah,
Interesting. Have you
yeah.
thought about getting new gear at all?
Yeah, I have actually.
And what's your new gear going to look like?
It'll probably be similar to this with some different colors, and probably changing up the logo a bit.
Sorcerer colors.
Yeah.
I assume it's sorcerer colors.
Yeah.
What about like a cloak?
Yeah.
A cloak?
Like a cloak
I
or
don't
a
know.
crystal ball?
I don't know.
Yeah. Because, see, a futurist is someone who can see the future, so where do
Yeah.
you see yourself going?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I could see myself going to WWE for sure in the future. I have a feeling. Yeah.
What do you want to do in the WWE? What's your game plan?
Be the NXT champion.
That's why.
NXT champion is,
Yeah.
as high as you see yourself going. AEW, you heard it. Luke Caden is not fucking interested, all right? Stop calling. He's not concerned.
Yeah.
Luke, I got a little present here for you. I'm going to try to get it over the cage, but I'm not great at that, so please catch this.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Is that a carton of smokes? What is that?
All right, those are Girl Guide cookies. So I want you to give a promo directly into the camera. Right now, you're a Girl Guide. Go ahead. I'm going to give you the full pitch on this. William Regal, because I am a little obsessive on professional wrestling, specifically in the interview, so I have these people memorized. So William Regal made a comment that if you wanted to get booked on the WWE, the best exercise you could do is try to think of the worst gimmick you can think of and think of 5 things that you would do with it. So now you're the Girl Guide. You have Girl Guides and cookies in your hand.
Yep.
Give me a promo. Go.
Would you like to buy some cookies, please? Would you like to buy some cookies?
Whoa.
Well, I'm going to sell them to you only if you sign a WWE ID contract.
Wait, he's Regal right now?
British Girl Guide.
Is he
Last guy.
Now, the only way to get these cookies is you have to wrestle Ryan Donovan in a dark match. A 60-minute Iron Man match to prove that you're the best professional wrestler this world has to offer.
All right, wait, I'm going to cut in here real quick.
Are
trying
you
to take
William Regal?
Yeah. I thought that was it.
You missed the point of my story. It's quite all right. Opening our ears would help. I wasn't asking you to be William Regal. I was asking you to be a Girl Guide. Please don't throw Donovan under the bus. It's too easy. Try again. You're a Girl Guide. Go.
If you want to get booked on Northern Crown, throw him under the bus. Fuck that guy.
Please buy some cookies. I'm begging you.
Yeah, there you go. Nailed it.
These cookies will help me buy a house so I can get out of the clash hole. Save me from those disgusting showers. Please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this kid is 17 years old. He's in front of all of us. He's giving his heart out there. Give it up for Luke Caden. Luke, let me ask you real quick.
Yeah.
Are you busy on Boxing Day?
I'll have to consult with my family about that. I've heard some plans.
Wrong.
That's a good answer.
Just like G Madness, he's got to be with his kids. I understand. AC Fitz, you free on Boxing Day? You're booked in Brantford Wrestling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone way over time. Shane Sabre is super pissed. We got 9 bookings given out here. Thank you so much for everyone coming out. That's another episode of Kill Ricky. I can't thank you all enough. Thank you so much for being here. One more thing.
Where's my Kill Ricky sticker?